Okay, so literally last night, me and family and we were like talking for an hour about uh schedule and stuff, and then Dad was telling this one story last night. I guess that at 4 a.m. or something, there's a sound of weights dropping or whatever, and then my oldest sister Sarah assumed like, were you doing something? I was like, no, like that's just weird. Like she just automatically assumed I was doing something when I was nothing. Like that's just weird. Like no one else was asked about, but it's just me. Like, it's just a stupid bias, like a stupid empty subjective bias because of track record and like suffering and that, and accusing me of garbage in the past and that, and interrupting prayers. Like one time they were saying like, "We ever heard your midnight prayers?" And like it's such jerks, but I mean, but they're exposed for it. But anyway, also in that same conversation, that in an hour conversation, whatever, you know, also like everyone was talking, I wanted to pray and share scriptures and that, and then like they were talking too long, and during the conversation that like Sarah gave me like a dirty look a couple of times, like she gave me the I'm stupid look, and I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm like the most quietest person in the room, just sitting there, not talking or anything. And then she like stares at me and like for nothing. Then gives me a death glare, like I'm not even saying anything or doing anything, and it's like, and she did that like what, twice? I think she did that like a couple times. Like it was weird. Like, why you have beef with me when I haven't even done anything? Like, what's your problem? Like, you weird? I mean, are you obsessed with me? Maybe you are. Maybe you are. I'm not the obsessed one. You're the obsessed one. Pfft. Okay, okay. Then why are you so want to be into my private business so bad? Huh? Explain that to me. And then anyway, like I was trying to say a scripture, but everyone was still talking, but then I shouted like scriptures, I just said it louder. And then my other two younger sisters, well, actually all three of my siblings just copied me and said their scriptures out loud just because they were mad that I did. Bro, I literally said it louder so that I couldn't be interrupted while sharing scripture. Like seriously, and like that's all they do is just copy. They copy my words and act like they're original and claim how I'm unoriginal. I mean, like it's so stupid. They just shouted scriptures in afterwards because they're just mad that I did. The reason why I did is because everyone was talking. I had to share a scripture loud so that I wouldn't be interrupted. And then I assumed they were mad at me for that afterwards, because for that, because you guys were talking your heads off. Girls, they're so annoying. They talk too much. They overanalyze. They're loud. They're obnoxious. I mean, like, geesh. And they think being alone is boring and all that, and being quiet and that. One time, we were playing a board game, whatever, and I was bored and that. Like, I have more fun by myself than I am with my siblings. It's true. That's probably more boring. Or like even one time, girls started saying, "You think you have more fun by yourself than with us?" Well, that depends if I feel like it or not. Yes. They always want to try to like uh put me down or put down my suffering or whatever. That's why I can't tell them anything. Otherwise they'll make fun of me for it, or they'll put it down, make it like it means nothing, just to protect their alter ego and saying like, and like, I'm better than you. Or don't even get me started. Just because you're older doesn't mean you're smarter, says the youngest one, who is not even in high school yet. um I mean, do you have an AA degree? No. Did you work for it? No. And just because I can say the same thing in reverse, just because you're younger doesn't mean you're smarter. I mean, like it's just kind of pointless. I mean, it's just like a no-brainer. And then you use it as a vague common ground that everyone can agree on, but then you use it vaguely to imply how I'm stupid and you're smarter than me. I mean, that's not reality. I am smarter than you. Both of you, younger sisters, and that. Like, seriously. Not because I'm older. This isn't about age. Knowledge is not dependent on age, okay? So don't assume that I'm like that, okay? Because that's not my position. So, and you make that presupposition and jump into such a conclusion, it's just nothing but an ignorant, lazy fallacy. It's a straw man fallacy. And I bet you don't even know what that is. You see, that right there just proves that I am smarter than you. Not because I'm older, but because I know more things in life than you do. So, at least I have a life.